is John. In this video, you will learn support vector classification. So let's begin. So here in this, first we will see support vector machine classification algorithm, then advantages and disadvantages of support vector machine classification, and at the end how we can implement it in Python. So this is our today's task. Now support vector classification algorithm. So classification where we just classify things. In classification, if you see in this graph, there are two different dots, one is star and one is ball. So here it is a normal classification. We will see in detail on when we will implement it with Python. Now what is SVM? So support vector machine is a supervised machine learning algorithm which can be used for both classification or regression problems. So here we can use this for classification and regression problem. In our previous videos we have covered for regression. So if you have not watched that videos, you can go and watch that one. Now second point, it is mostly used in classification problems. So in the SVM algorithm, we plot each data item as a point in n-dimensional space, where n is number of features you have, with the value of each features being the value of a particular coordinate. So here whatever the n number of feature, it could be 2 3 up to n. So here dimensional space would be based on the feature. Then we perform classification by finding the hyperplane that differentiate the two classes very well. If you see on the below graph, so the middle point, this one, it is a hyperplane which will classify with the equal distance two classes. So this is a small description of support vector classification. Now we will see the advantages and disadvantages of SVM. First point, it is robust. Support vector machine generate accurate results even when the decision boundaries is not linear. So in a graph which we saw here, decision boundaries was linear, but it will also predict a good result in non-linear classification. Second, memory efficient, uses a minimal subset of the data for prediction. So while predicting or training, uh, while predicting or testing a data set, it takes minimal memory. Third point, in practice, support vector machine models are generalized with less risk of overfitting in SVM. So risk of overfitting in support vector machine is very less. Now disadvantages. It takes extensive training time to find suitable separating hyperplane. So when we train our model and for getting a proper hyperplane, means proper classification line, it takes more time. Now the final model may be tough to interpret because when prediction of a hyperplane, it could be accurate or it could not be. So we have to again train and test. So here it would be a bit differ to get a proper hyperplane. So we saw the what is the advantages and disadvantages of support vector machine. What is support vector machine classification? Now we will see how we can implement it on Python. Classification. On this part we have imported all the libraries. like import numpy as np, import matplotlib.py as plot, import pandas as pd. This is our dataset. Dataset equal to pd dot read underscore csv, and this is our dataset dot 2 dot csv. So if you put this file on your default location, so you don't have to specify a path, and if your file is on different location, then you have to specify a path. So after loading this dataset, this is our dataset. Now we will extract x and y values from this dataset. So value of x would be dataset.ilog whole rows 2 and 3 column dot values. So usually these two column would be the value of x. So after extracting the value of x, this is the values. Now value of y we will extract from the same dataset, dataset.ilog whole rows 4th column values. So this is a value of y which we extracted from dataset. Now we will train our dataset. So from sklearn dot model underscore selection, we will import train underscore test underscore split, then x underscore train, x underscore test, y underscore test, y underscore train. These are variables. So this is a function which we will use to split our dataset in training and testing dataset. So xy test size is 25%, random state equal to 0. So these are values. This is a value of x underscore train. This is value of x underscore test. This is the values of y underscore train, and this is a value of y underscore test. Okay, now we will do the feature scaling. Again we will use the same library sklearn dot preprocessing. From this we will import standard scaler. So this is a class. We created an object of it, or we can say variable on which we will store this. Now as standard scaler dot fit underscore transform x underscore train. After fitting and transforming the value of x underscore train, we will store into the same variable x underscore train. Second one, so scalar vector standard scaler dot transform x underscore train. Again we will store into the same x underscore train. So after fitting and transforming, value of x underscore train is this, and value of x underscore test is this. Now we will apply support vector classifier. So again we will import it from sklearn.svm, import svc. So this is parameter svc kernel linear kernel random state equal to 0. We will store into this classifier. After storing it, classifier dot fit, we will fit our value of x underscore train and y underscore train with this classifier. Once our model is trained, we will predict. So here if you see, we are predicting the value. So classifier dot predict x underscore test, and we will store into y underscore predict. So this is the predicted value by model. Now we will check the confusion matrix to check how much are model percentage or accuracy percentage. So from sklearn.matrix we are importing confusion underscore matrix, then confusion underscore matrix y underscore test comma y underscore predict, and we will store into cm. It's just a variable name, confusion matrix. So we check diagonally 66 plus 24, these are correct prediction, and 8 plus 2 these are incorrect prediction. So if you want to check the accuracy, You have to do the addition of 66 plus 24, it is 90, and divide by addition of all, so 100. So this is a percentage. So accuracy of this model is 90%. Now we will visualize the data set. First we will use the training data set. So this is the same code which we saw on a last video. No change, only here x underscore train and y underscore train value is changed. So after that, if you see, this is our prediction of our model based on a training data set. So if you see on this part, there are some wrong predictions and there are here also some wrong predictions. So this is a visualization of a data set on training data set. Now here on a testing data set, same code, no changes, only here instead of train we are using x underscore test comma y underscore test, and this is our visualization. So if you see here also, there are some wrong predictions, 1 2 3 5, and here also 1 2. So overall accuracy of this model is 90%. So we saw the example of and how we can implement support vector machine classification in Python. If you have any doubt, you can ask us on our comment section. If you have not watched our previous videos, you can go and watch our previous videos. We will provide a description. We will provide a link on description. Thank you.